Every year on May 3rd, we honor a fundamental right, the freedom of the press. World Press Freedom Day is a global call to action, a day to remember journalists who have lost their lives and to stand with those imprisoned for their work. We celebrate the principles of a free press and defend media independence. Governments are reminded of their duty to uphold freedom of expression. This day is a beacon of hope for those who believe in the power of information. A free press is essential for a healthy society and democracy. Without it, citizens cannot make informed decisions or hold power accountable. Journalists shine a light on corruption and injustice, often at great personal risk. World Press Freedom Day urges us to support independent media and protect those who risk everything to bring us the news. Information is a public good. It belongs to everyone. When journalists are free to report without fear, society benefits. They investigate, expose wrongdoing, and give a voice to the voiceless. This work is not easy and often comes with great risk. We stand together to say journalism is not a crime and the truth is worth fighting for. We honor the courage of reporters, editors, and photographers on the front lines of truth. This day is about the right to know, to question, and to hold leaders accountable. A free press is the cornerstone of a just and open society. On World Press Freedom Day, we recommit to defending this vital institution. We stand united for a world where journalists can work safely and truth can be told freely. This is not just a fight for journalists. It is a fight for all of us. The future we want depends on a free press. Let us remember, defending press freedom is defending our own rights. The story of World Press Freedom Day begins in Africa, with a powerful statement of principles. In 1991, African journalists gathered in Windhoek, Namibia, for a UNESCO seminar to promote an independent and pluralistic press. They knew a free press was crucial for emerging democracies. Their efforts produced the Windhoek Declaration, a landmark document in the global struggle for press freedom. It declared that an independent, pluralistic, and free press is essential for democracy. The declaration called for media free from government, political, or economic control, and for diverse voices to be heard. It was a bold demand for the right to report the truth without censorship or fear. The Windhoek Declaration became a call to action, resonating far beyond Africa. It affirmed that freedom of expression is a fundamental human right, not a gift from governments. The declaration inspired the international community and set the stage for a global movement. Its spirit became a symbol of hope for journalists under repressive regimes. The principles outlined in Windhoek were so universal, they could not be ignored. The flame lit in Namibia would soon reach the United Nations. The Windhoek Declaration remains a vital touchstone for press freedom advocates today. Its legacy continues to inspire the fight for truth and accountability worldwide. Inspired by the Windhoek Declaration, UNESCO took action. In 1991, UNESCO's General Conference endorsed the declaration and recommended a global day to celebrate press freedom. The proposal moved to the United Nations General Assembly, where all member states have a voice. The world needed a day to focus on the importance of a free press and to show solidarity with journalists under attack. On December 20, 1993, the UN General Assembly proclaimed May 3rd as World Press Freedom Day, commemorating the Windhoek Declaration. This was a significant global commitment. Countries recognized the importance of a free and independent media. The day became a formal platform for dialogue and action. It reminds governments of their promises to uphold freedom of expression, enshrined in Article 19 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Media professionals, civil society, and citizens use this day to demand accountability and defend the truth. Since its creation, World Press Freedom Day has grown in importance and reach. It stands as a testament to the power of collective action. When we unite for our rights, we create lasting change. World Press Freedom Day is marked by vibrant activity and solemn remembrance worldwide. Media organizations, journalism schools, and civil society groups host debates, workshops, and seminars to discuss media challenges and opportunities. Public campaigns, photo exhibits, and film screenings highlight the courage and stories of journalists. Art installations and performances creatively convey the message of press freedom. Reports and indexes like the World Press Freedom Index are released to assess global media freedom and document threats. These reports are crucial for advocacy and holding governments accountable. On May 3rd, journalists and supporters gather for marches and vigils, honoring colleagues who have been killed, attacked, or imprisoned. Names are read, candles are lit, and the high price of truth is remembered. These moments strengthen the resolve of the journalism community. The day unites people in solidarity, from small towns to major cities. It's a global chorus for truth and freedom. World Press Freedom Day makes the fight for press freedom personal and urgent. It reminds us all why a free press matters. Each year, World Press Freedom Day is guided by a specific theme chosen by UNESCO. These themes spotlight urgent issues, like media's role in democracy, journalist safety, and the fight against disinformation. The annual theme shapes the agenda for the main global conference, hosted in a different country each year. This flagship event brings together journalists, officials, human rights defenders, and academics from around the world. The conference is a forum for sharing best practices, forging partnerships, and making commitments to protect journalists. A highlight is the UNESCO Guillermo Cano World Press Freedom Prize, honoring outstanding contributions to press freedom. The prize winner's story inspires journalists everywhere. These conferences generate global discussion, new tools, and initiatives for independent media. The annual theme unites thousands of local events, ensuring the echoes of courage resonate year-round. World Press Freedom Day's themes keep the global conversation focused and impactful. Journalists today face growing dangers: physical violence, legal harassment, censorship, and a crisis of public trust. Reporters covering conflict, crime, and corruption are often targeted, attacked, or even killed. Impunity for these crimes sends a chilling message. Journalists are fair game. Many governments use restrictive laws to punish critical voices, tying journalists up in costly legal battles. The threat of imprisonment leads to self-censorship and fear. Censorship takes many forms: direct control, blocking websites, or economic pressure like withdrawing advertising. Financial control can silence independent journalism as effectively as direct censorship. The rise of disinformation and propaganda has eroded public trust in the media. Politicians attack the press, calling journalists enemies of the people, further undermining confidence. When trust is low, it's easier for governments to ignore critical reporting and pass restrictive laws. Rebuilding trust requires a commitment to accuracy, fairness, and transparency. Journalists must persevere despite these obstacles. The fight for press freedom is more urgent than ever. Every attack on a journalist is an attack on our right to know. Defending journalism means defending democracy. The stakes could not be higher. The digital age has created new threats to press freedom. Disinformation, false information spread to deceive, floods social media, making it hard to separate fact from fiction. Journalists must compete with a constant stream of lies and propaganda. Online harassment, especially against women, is rampant. Threats, doxing, and coordinated hate campaigns aim to silence reporters. This is systematic censorship with real-world consequences, forcing some journalists to leave the profession. Governments use digital tools to spread propaganda, attack critics, and surveil journalists, endangering sources and investigative work. Source protection is eroded, and important stories may never be told. Tech platforms amplify sensational and false content for profit, fueling polarization and disinformation. There is an urgent need for transparency and accountability from tech companies. Platforms must protect the information space and stop being used as weapons against journalism. The digital battlefield is now central to the fight for press freedom. Journalists need support to withstand these attacks. The future of truth depends on it. Securing press freedom requires concrete, coordinated action. Strengthen legal protections, repeal outdated laws, and enact new ones to protect journalists from harassment and surveillance. Governments must be held accountable for creating a safe environment for the press. Economic sustainability is crucial. Support new business models, nonprofit journalism, and public funding for independent media. Philanthropy and development agencies play a key role in supporting diverse, resilient media. Invest in media and information literacy so citizens can critically evaluate information and spot propaganda. Education should teach students to identify reliable sources and understand journalism's role in democracy. A discerning public is the best defense against disinformation. Build strong networks of solidarity. Journalists, organizations, and citizens must work together. Attacks on journalists anywhere are attacks on all of us. Global solidarity sends a powerful message: the world is watching. The future of press freedom depends on our collective will. We must fight for it, together. The fight for press freedom is the fight for democracy itself. A free press is not a luxury. It is the foundation of all our freedoms. Without it, societies crumble and power goes unchecked. Journalists hold leaders accountable, expose corruption, and give voice to the marginalized. Imagine a world without a free press. Darkness, silence, unchecked injustice. Autocrats attack journalists because they know silencing the press is the first step to consolidating power. A free press empowers citizens, provides reliable information, and enables informed choices. It fosters debate and strengthens democracy. Societies with a free press are confident enough to face their flaws and work for a better future. On World Press Freedom Day and every day, we must stand for the truth. Support journalists who risk everything to inform us. Defend the institutions that protect our right to know. This is everyone's fight. Press freedom is the canary in the coal mine for democracy. When it is threatened, all our rights are at risk. Our future depends on protecting this essential pillar.